Charlotte County COPWATCH.
Okay.
So I don't know if I've been doing this for 5 years. We do stories on police corruption and here nationwide. We just lately did a story on Charlotte County Sheriff Deputy Mark Crissinger, who had an investigation done on him. So that's what I do. I take the investigations, put it online. For the first time ever, we had a death threat, and the sad part is my wife has nothing to do with this. The death threat didn't start on her page, but they did post something on her page. Okay, luckily I caught it that morning, blocked them, screen grabbed, took it down. Unfortunately, we found out that Mark Crissinger's wife, that's who started this, kept going on her page with the death threats. And Mark Crissinger, we got the screen grabs, we got all that. He is involved in the conversation. He didn't actually say death, but as you know, a cop, when they know a crime is being committed, they have to report it, stop it, etc. So he's part of the conversation. Unfortunately, Charlotte County Sheriff Detective Janet Tuck is also in that conversation and made the statement that he will get his. Like I said, this line of thread is about me dying and my wife dying. So I was told by a friend of mine that does COPWATCH in Tampa that I can come here to file cyberstalk.
Yes, we do have a petition for stalking.
Okay.
The only thing is the judge will not take, for the petition itself, what happens is you fill out the petition for stalking.
Yes.
If your wife wants to file, she would have to you can take it with you to give to her, because you can't file on behalf of her.
Right. No, I am filing because it's on both of us.
Okay, so she would need to file and you would need to file one separately.
Okay, yep.
And then you would fill out the paperwork. If you want to take it with you, you can, but you can't fill anything out, or you can't sign any paperwork because it has to be signed in front of us so we can.
Yep. Okay, that's fine.
Certify stamp it.
But yeah, I unfortunately had to do this. Actually, this is why COPWATCH started, because I had a bad neighbor, and I've done this 5 years ago. So it's still the same paperwork, basically.
It's a domestic violence injunction process, but
right.
The petition is a stalking.
So the cyber stalking, it's the same thing as the stalking charge before?
It's stalking. If you look at the statute, it'll kind of encompass.
Yes, actually, I was just.
Yeah.
I just printed it out and I was just reading it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's what this petition would be. What's your name or case number?
What if I don't have their socials?
Okay, all I can do is send an email to the clerk to let her know, to let the judge know, but that's up to the judge if they want to continue or not. Okay, I'll email the clerk. That's fine, just if you want to call later this afternoon to find out the outcome of the case, you can do that. Yeah. Okay. My name's Amanda. You're welcome. All right, so yes, you would fill out this. You and her would each fill out this petition, and what would happen is this gets submitted to the judge. Let's say you filled it out now, and you filled it out. It would go up to the judge. She would then rule on whether it gets granted, denied, or set for hearing.
Right.
If it gets set for hearing, you would have a court date within 2 weeks.
Right.
That means the temporary injunction has not been granted, but a hearing has been set because she wants to hear further about the case. If it gets granted, a temporary injunction is put into place, and then a hearing would be conducted in 2 weeks.
Right.
If it gets denied, she'll write a description as to why she denied it.
All right. And then, so I can attach all the
with the attachments, she only wants, this judge will only, this is Judge Evans, and she does not want attachments other than pictures of physical abuse or property damage.
Okay, what about when it comes to cyberstalk?
That would be done in court.
Really? So all I can do there is tell the story.
Yeah, tell the story. You would start with the most recent and work backwards.
Right.
If it gets granted or if it gets set for hearing, then in court you would present your evidence then.
All right, and then, so court is mandatory. So do I got to get a lawyer for that? I can do it on my own? How does?
You can be pro se.
Okay, so you can do pro se. All right. All right, yeah.
There's no fee to file this, so.
All right, then yeah, I would just like to take it with me then for now.
Yeah, that's right.
And do you have a card for here to check to? You guys are open from when to when?
8 to 5.
8 to 5.
Yes.
And then I would return it, drop it off here, and then you guys call if it's granted, or I call back, or?
Yeah, you would drop this off, let's say, usually by 4, we tell people by 4 that afternoon we'll have an answer from
Right.
the judge. So if you drop it off before 4, she'll usually
Right.
can get to it.
All right, so just to ask for the heck of it, I know you can't tell me. So what's her opinion lately on cyberstalk? I mean,
I don't really know. I don't go to court with her, so
Right.
I'm not really familiar with as to how she rules one way or the other. It just
Right.
has to fall within the lines of what the statute, it has to meet the statutory requirements.
all right, so if it's a death threat, that's pretty serious, right?
It just, I mean, no, a death threat is serious. It's not something that should be discounted, but it just, you want to be as descriptive as possible within your
Right.
petition.
All right, I'll give it a try.
And then when you bring your wife's back, we just need a copy of her photo ID.
Right,
Okay, because we'll ask one for you and one for her. So if she doesn't come in with you,
right,
just try to get a photocopy of her ID so we can put that with the case.
yep,
Okay?
all right,
And our card's on top.
all right.
Okay?
And then I go out the door
Yes,
here?
you can
All
go
right,
to the door.
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, right there.